Well, hello, good evening. This is your man's, the man about town, Petty Murphy, reporting to you live from the back of the classroom with Akata News Network. What is that? Wait a minute. Stay tuned. Breaking news.
Sat down from BET, sat down with Gail Mitchell over at Billboard, and they had a conversation about BET's 45-year legacy.
He's the CEO of BET.
Yes,
right?
CEO of BET. Yes. And they had a conversation about the legacy of 45 years of BET. Now, within the conversation, they talked about a ton of different things, but one of the major things that came out of this interview was we learned that the BET Hip Hop Awards and the BET Soul Train Awards are going to, or right now, are suspended. So Gail Mitchell asked Scott if he can confirm the chatter, because there have been conversation about two of BET Award shows, the Soul Train and the Hip Hop Awards, no longer happening. So he says that, he wouldn't say that it's, not happening. He says that right now, as of right now, they are suspended. But basically what they're trying to figure out at BET is how do they bring or do these award shows in a way where it fits where the media landscape is today.
Welcome to the 3rd Annual Caribbean Music Awards. My name is Naomi Cowan. I'm here all the way from Kingston, Jamaica, and joining me is Specs the Box from Toronto, Canada.
What's poppin'? How y'all doing? The 3rd Annual.
Yeah, so let me get this straight, right? We went from inclusion to exclusion in the house that we built. So they canceled the Hip Hop Awards. They canceled the Soul Train Awards, right? But the Caribbean Awards is alive and kicking. Okay. So let me get this straight, right? We went from marching in 1967, when they attached immigration to the Civil Rights Act. We went from marching for them to even be allowed to come here to now the culture has literally been taken over. And what's crazy is just like in Essence Fest, they've literally taken over our house and are now replacing us because y'all always want to invite somebody to the cookout because you want to be accepted so much by the people who tell you in your face that you are an Akata because you are a Katimbika. We the only group that let motherfuckers outright violate and disrespect the shit out of us and then sit back quiet as church mouse, or mice rather, as we watch them systematically destroy and deconstruct everything that we've built or rebrand it as their own. They didn't come here and build shit. They just came in, cosplayed us, integrated, and then pushed us out of our own creations, and we're allowing it. And what blows my mind are those of us from the soil that keep saying, these are our brothers. I can't tell. Because you tell me what black American, what foundational black American, right? What American descendant of slavery want to cross the water and taking over shit? There are a lot of us that went over there and started businesses, but we incorporate into their culture and live by their rules. They come here and do what the fuck they want to do. But if we say something we're xenophobic, if we say something we're racist, if we say something we're just appeasing our massa, even though they the main ones that come over here and act just like massa, because their parents tell them, stay away from black Americans. Do not date black Americans. Black Americans have no culture. Black Americans are savages. Go look at those little cake parties that they be having. And you look at every other culture in every other country when they have their cake parties, even here, because our cake parties are they call it a melting pot. There'll be blacks, Hispanics, whites, and everything in between, and everything runs copacetic. Just go down and search Nigerian cake party and see what you see. And they got the audacity to call us savages. You can't make this shit up, bro. And at this point, we can't blame nobody but ourselves. Because when those of us from the community speak to other people in the community, they tell us we ain't got no empathy. Or we sound just like them. Well, tell me I'm wrong. Where's the lie? Because there's no more BET Hip Hop Awards. And there's no more Soul Train Music Awards. It's up. Why? Because you sold I'm sorry, we sold what we created, just like with Essence Fest, to the tethers, and they tethered along, playing right along, until they built up enough capital to tell us to kiss their ass. And they doing it right in our faces, blatantly. And you know what's sad about it? I know there's a large percentage of our population that's going to make excuses. Oh, I love the music. It's great. Ah! Yo, I have never seen a group of people that love to tap dance and sambo so much. Like, we so lost that we call other blacks Uncle Toms, not even understanding who Uncle Tom was. I'll be a proud Uncle Tom. You know why? You know what the problem with Uncle Tom was? When Master told him to put his hands on a black woman and beat the shit out of her, he refused. That's what Uncle Tom did. He didn't listen to Master. But Sambo was sitting there shucking and driving. Yes, boss. Yes, boss. We don't care about no war show, boss. They are people, boss. Give them all the money, boss. Even though black people is losing all their benefits and shit to pay for all their food stamps and housing allowances, boss. That the black woman Kamala Harris, the black woman Kamala Harris told you wasn't happening. Whew. You know what's funny, right? It wasn't until after January 20th that a whole white man got on stage in front of the whole world and specifically said, the only people that are not deportable in the United States of America are the descendants of slavery. Black people, the babies of the slaves. So if we're the only group that can't be removed from this landmass, right? And you see what's happening currently on the reservations. All of a sudden now they're allowing all the freedmen back in. All of the copper color races, all those of us who were here that didn't come off of boats. Now they're all of a sudden letting them all back into the tribes, right? There's literally a tribe out in Washington. Just got the motherfucking boot. They just started literally kicking out $5 Indians. So if we being let back in and they being put back out, and they didn't get citizenship till 1927. So if they go through a birthright citizenship and it goes back 2 generations, that means it's up. All of them getting removed. So then, without outright getting on the stage and saying, hey there, guys, the Negroes are the Indigenous, without saying it, Trump's telling the world who we are. And some of y'all niggas still don't want to listen. And this is why, as a collective, they laugh at us and we look stupid. Because the people with the loudest or farthest reach in media all happen to be those who are bootlickers and like to kiss ass. And this is now where we at with it. But hey, pay me no mind, because it's your man's Petty Murphy reporting to you live from the back of the classroom here at Akata News Network. Realize, and transparency forces accountability. Keep your eyes to the stars and that head on a swivel.